WWE reportedly planning to make five-time champion the next Roman Reigns. Multiple reports suggest that WWE may be positioning Bron Breakker as the next Roman Reigns, following recent storyline shifts involving the Vision faction and Seth Rollins' apparent ousting. According to ClutchPoints, WWE's creative direction seems to have pivoted toward elevating Breakker after the accelerated betrayal of Rollins, with the faction now appearing more centered around Breakker and Paul Heyman. The outlet notes, however, that this remains speculative and is partially tied to Rollins' injury status. Sports Illustrated, SI.com, supports this angle, reporting that Rollins' possible shoulder injury at Crown Jewel may have forced WWE to adjust its plans, prompting an earlier-than-expected heel turn within the Vision. SI's coverage provides some backstage reasoning for why Breakker's push might be happening sooner than originally planned, though it acknowledges that injury details in professional wrestling often blur the line between fact and storyline. Newsweek adds that Rollins' betrayal was reportedly part of larger creative plans leading toward a potential WrestleMania 42 clash between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. But those plans may now shift as Breakker becomes a central figure. The publication describes this direction as tentative, reflecting WWE's fluid creative process. Bleacher Report, meanwhile, highlights Breakker's growing momentum and how interactions with Reigns lend legitimacy to his rise, framing this more as an analytical observation than a confirmed rumor. Other wrestling commentary platforms such as Daily DDT have echoed that Breakker appears primed for top-level status, emphasizing his physical presence, crowd reactions, and the logical need for WWE to start grooming a successor to Reigns. Contextually, these reports align around a few shared threads. Rollins' possible absence due to injury appears to have accelerated WWE's reorientation of the Vision from Rollins to Breakker. Breakker's rapid rise in partnership with Paul Heyman suggests WWE may be testing how fans respond to him as a dominant heel or eventual main event level talent. The company has reportedly been planning a gradual transition to fresh main event faces, and Breakker, already a multi-time NXT champion with strong lineage and charisma, fits that mold. Still, there are major uncertainties. Wrestling injuries often blur reality and fiction, and Meltzer himself admitted that while WWE's long-term goal may be to make Breakker the next Reigns, it probably wasn't going to happen this early. WWE's creative direction can also shift dramatically due to executive input or crowd reaction, meaning Breakker's push could evolve or slow down depending on audience engagement. Moreover, being labeled the next Roman Reigns carries significant risk. Expectations are enormous, and WWE has historically struggled when over-pushing rising stars too soon. Overall, it seems plausible that WWE intends to position Bron Breakker as a successor to Roman Reigns' dominant role, with credible signs from backstage reports and storyline adjustments supporting this. However, the plan appears to be in its early stages and is far from guaranteed. Fans should expect to see Breakker receive a soft push first, through consistent main event appearances, high-profile feuds, and decisive wins, before any true coronation as WWE's next long-term face of the company.